tired to talk.
Hi, I'm Don.
And that makes me Julie. This is the beginner waltz lesson we taught on August 3rd, 2013 at 7:30 p.m.
Looks something like this. It was a 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 3 promenade, 4 change hands, 5 basic, 6 basic, 7 she turns, 8 we catch, and it was a 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
So, waltz is counted in sets of 3. Those are called basics. Leaders, you're going to start with your left foot, followers with your right. If you just want to step that out very quietly and easily, it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and so on all the way up to 8. We count up to 8 because waltz music is written in sets of 8 as a general rule. So, our dance hold is a fairly standard one. We're standing across from each other but slightly offset. So you can see that Don is looking over my right shoulder and I'm looking over his left shoulder. That means that our feet are intersecting, so we don't have to dance a duck dance. We can dance with our knees together. My left hand is on top of Don's right shoulder. Don's right hand is on my left shoulder blade.
So gentlemen, we did our basic.
And his left hand is at about my shoulder level, palm up. I put my hand. We don't need to grab on with thumbs. It's just a nice, easy hand hold.
So our first, we're going straight forward. It is a 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. From Julie's direction, again, it is a 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
On 3, 2, 3, we're going to move to what's called promenade, which is essentially both of us dancing forward. We're going to show you how it looks with Don facing you, and then we'll break it down, showing you each of the partners' patterns. We step 3, 2, 3. So you can see how we're now facing you, which is down line of dance. Don, you want to talk about that?
Gentlemen, so our 3, we are stepping forward. On that 2, we're going to be looking at, this is fall about 1 o'clock. 2, notice my shoulders are starting to cant. And on 3, as I go through, even though my shoulders are facing my partner, my head is tilted forward. From, I guess this direction would be better. It is a 3, 2, 3.
Ladies, I'm going to do this facing you because Don did it backwards, so if you're looking at us this way, ladies, you'll be facing backwards. I step back on count 3 because Don is stepping forward, and then I'm going to be stepping at an angle. Don described that as his 1 o'clock, so I'll be stepping back to 1 o'clock, and then I'm going to be stepping sideways. Before I step sideways, my feet are going to brush right underneath me, so my feet come together. You might even think about your knees coming together. Your shoulders are going to rotate so that you're facing your partner. Your shoulders are parallel to each other. That's the direction that we're dancing. And as Don mentioned, even though our shoulders are facing each other, our heads are both turned down line of dance. From this direction, I've stepped 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Weight is back on my left foot. On 3, 2, 3, I step back on count 3 with my right foot. I brush my feet together and then step at an angle on the 2 of 3, 2, 3. And on the 3 of 3, 2, 3, again, I brush my feet together, rotate my shoulders, and step sideways so that my partner and I are both across the line of dance from each other with shoulders parallel, and I look down line of dance. So that's called getting into promenade position, or promenade. So, we are now in 3, 2, 3.
So we just did a 3, 2, 3, followed by a 4. Don't we're stepping forward. My toes pointing to Julie. Forward, 2, and then we're continuing that turn so that Julie is completely turned facing forward. In this direction, it is a 3, half turn, and then just a basic 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3.
So, coming in this direction at you. Ladies, we have stepped, as you can see, we're forward on our right foot at the end of 3, 2, 3. Our shoulders are kind of parallel. I come forward with Don because his right hand on my back moves when he moves. So he steps forward with his right, I step forward with my left. On count 2, his left hand comes between us. I try to keep my shoulder behind my hand. So when he moves my hand, I need to move my shoulder so that it still stays in line. So I turn and step backwards onto my right foot on count 4, 2. That's the 2. Don has changed so that we have a palm-to-palm handhold right here in between us. On count 3 of the 4, 2, 3, his left hand is going to continue to move. I will continue to turn. Again, I'm turning counterclockwise. Forward on my left foot, his hand is over my right shoulder, and he offers me his left hand, which I take.
From here we did a basic 5, 6, 2, 5, 2, 3, and then a...
So we're going to take all of the 5, 2, 3.
Sorry.
5,
2, 3, 6, 2, 3. And from there, we started turning her. So we'll go a little bit this way.
This is now a 7, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. Ladies, you're turning the opposite direction. You're now turning clockwise, so I'd like to do this facing the camera and then also facing away. So the 7, 2, 3, we're both going to step forward on the 7 of the 7, 2, 3. As usual in waltz, you're going to hold on to my right hand. As usual in waltz, we're going to be turning on the 2 of the basic pattern. Don wants me to turn clockwise, and so he takes my hand and pulls it back and around, so I turn and step backwards onto my left foot. He continues to move his hand over my head, so I turn forward onto my right foot. Don has just released his right hand and put it on my back, so we're going to do it from this direction so you can see. We're still stepping 7, 2, 3, holding on to my right hand, so we're stepping forward with our outside feet, 7, 2, 3.
Gentlemen, our hand is on Julie's back. And from
On my
here,
right shoulder blade,
we just step in place.
I step
8.
forward at an angle. The reason I do that is that Don's right hand has asked me to step at an angle. He's leading me in that direction. That's on 8. On count 2, his left hand asks me to turn and step backwards.
2. And 3, capture her.
Right. So now on 7, 2, 3, we've left you. This is the end of 7, 2, 3. Weight is on my right foot, it's Don's left foot. This is the very end of the pattern. His right hand is on my right shoulder blade. You're going to notice as I turn, because I turn, where he asked me to turn, his hand will slide from my right shoulder blade to my left shoulder blade. So we step 8, 2, 3, and we're back into closed dance position. So we gave you a complete musical phrase from 1 to 8. You're good to go. Here it is again.
It was a 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, promenade, 4, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, she turns, 8, and 1, 2.
We're so glad you came and joined us. We'll see you at the end of the month on the 31st of August with a double 2 lesson. Happy dancing.